Hey everyone, Nathan with Blue Ridge Sports Cards here, and this is the PSA reveal for the April group sub that we did. If you are interested in grading cards and you do not know how the process works or just want some more information, I'd be glad to help walk you through it. And I think you'll find even if you have graded cards before and you're looking for someone to group sub with, that our prices are super competitive. So reach out on Facebook, Blue Ridge Sports Cards, or Twitter. If you search Blue Ridge Sports Cards or at Nate's_cards, those are probably the two best places to find me. Also on Instagram if you search Blue Ridge Sports Cards. So without any further ado, let's get into this. We've got some really, really fun stuff. If you saw last month's video, we had some good stuff there, but this probably blows that one out of the water. So this is going to be really fun to reveal and show you guys. As you have seen, this just came off the truck, so get to open this together. PSA does a great job, in my opinion, of packaging. And as far as speed, so these are value bulk, and we got them in within 30 days. So from the time that they hit PSA to the time that they were in my hand, right about 30 days. And for the price, you really can't beat that right now. They have always got specials going on too. TCG specials, vintage specials. Just depends on what the flavor is. Alright, so let's see. Make sure we get these the right way. Full disclosure, I know what most of these grades are, or remember what. I know what all of them are, but we'll see how much I remember. Because, you know, guys, I subbed one of these cards. The rest of these were just from friends and people that wanted to do a group sub or join the group sub from Facebook, Twitter, or wherever it may have been. So one of these is mine. The rest belong to other people. But we've got some sweet stuff in here. What I was going to say is, if you do a group sub with us, everyone's different. Some people want to wait and see a reveal video. Some want to see it in their hand. Some want to know the grades as soon as they pop with PSA. I lean more towards that. I'm not a very patient person, and a lot of people aren't. So if you do grade with us and you want to know your grades right away, then I'm definitely gonna check for you. I feel like if you paid to have your cards graded, it's not my right to say, well, we're just going to wait and do a PSA sub. You got to watch it then. So, I know most of these grades. Long explanation of why. But, alright. As you can see, we got about 2 stacks here. It's about 30 cards total. We have some nice stuff. Alright. So this first one, Jahan Dotson stained glass. These are case hits, short prints, whatever you want to call them. Very, very hard to pull. It's a rookie. And it's a 10. Jahan Dotson, stained glass, PSA 10. That is sick. Really happy that one gemmed. Next one, another Commander, Sam Howell. Looks like he might get to start for them this year, so a lot of people are buying his stuff. This is from Classics Football. This is the Stars variation, so it's very low numbered. PSA 10. Yeah, it's out of 10. 7 out of 10 on this one. With the stars there. Very, very cool. Alright. right, this next one was a Cal Ripken from Platinum Chrome Anniversary that they did in 2021. Pretty popular, cool looking product. This one's out of 50, so it's a rose gold variation. And this one got a 9. Love the color though, almost like a color match with the Baltimore Oriole orange. PSA 9 there. Got a good bit of Orioles stuff here. Had a friend who's a big Orioles fan, wanted to grade some PC stuff. Mac Jones 2021 Prism. This is the red retail, which is a short print. PSA 9. They're pretty happy. You have to be pretty happy with that. I know that they're pretty happy with that because it is pretty off center. Still grade worthy. Surface was good. It's a Mac Jones. It's a short print Prism. You know, still tons of reasons to grade it, but really off center. So, you know, going grading a card like this, saying, hey, it's not going to 10. What's the best you can give me? And 9, you'll certainly take it. Caleb Farley, Tennessee Titan and Virginia Tech Hokie. This is a out of 10. I believe it was the gold shimmer. First off the line Prism. And it got a 7. This was a shock because the centering is not terrible. Maybe not a 10 worthy, but it must have been. Anytime you get a situation like this, there must have been some sort of surface issue or something that we just, you know, that we couldn't see. Especially with those shimmers, they can make it hard to see. Card inside. So you probably are wondering what in the world's going on here. Well, I kind of wondered that too. We had a card come back. 1987 Michael Jordan Fleer, and it came back as altered. First time it's happened with me personally. I have heard about it, but it's the first time that it's happened with one of my group subs. So, you know, and I talked to, you know, the person who submitted. He's super trustworthy guy. There's no funny business. It's just there's something about that card, you know. He probably had it in storage, may have had it in a case. I'm not really sure, but there's something about that card that PSA considers altered that they didn't want to grade it. So just an unfortunate situation. You still have to pay for grading on those, and then get it back, and it's not even in a slab. Just a little disappointing there. All right, this was my loan card that I sent in. Carlos Correa, nothing too crazy. Carlos Correa, Topps rookie rainbow foil, and I got a 10. Love the look of this card. Just the colors, the design. I love 2015 Topps, the design, and an all-star player at that. Love it. All right. This next one, this is one of the biggest cards. If you're going to fast forward or skip over any parts of this video, don't skip this one. Mini Shohei Ohtani gold border. It's not numbered, but I believe it was only found in retail. I don't know if, you know, it's classified as a short print, but it's not numbered, but it's still a hard to pull variation. Shohei Ohtani mini gold. PSA 10. How sick is that? And I know the person who subbed that is very, very happy. I love that. I really like mini cards in slabs. You know, it's a lot of empty space, but PSA makes it look as good as you can, I think. What I'm not a fan of, and this is just me personally, it doesn't, it's not everybody's taste or opinion, but I'm not a fan of die cuts. Or some die cuts aren't so bad, but there are die cuts out there, especially like Select Premier from 2020, where, you know, if there's just no border, a lot of times they can get sideways in the slab, and just not a big fan. All right, so this was a non-sports card. We had Yu-Gi-Oh! Came back a PSA 8. I don't know a ton about Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm not going to speak too much on that at the risk of looking like an idiot. But came back a PSA 8. Pokemon, again, I know very little about modern. I was a big fan as a kid and collected it, but the modern stuff I'm not very, very familiar with. This was one somebody subbed with us. This was Silver Tempest Unknown, PSA 9. I do recognize that one from back in the day playing the games. And one of the other non-sports cards here, PSA 10. PSA 10. Alright, one big stack here to go through. Jack Jones at a 15, New England Patriot. This is one of my favorite parallels of Prism camo, and this is the Forest camo. So they have a navy, I believe they have a navy and a forest now. I love the Prism camo variations. PSA 10, New England Patriot rookie card. That's a sweet one. Sticking with the Patriots theme, Ramondre Stevenson. This is going to be a red auto from Contenders. PSA 9. Not a 10, but I'm sure that they're still pretty happy with that. You know, foil cards are not the easiest grade. So susceptible to corner damage, edge damage. And they're probably going to have a run of Orioles here. So again, one of my friends subbed a bunch of Orioles out of his collection. So this first one, Adley Rutschman, Bowman Chrome Refractor out of $4.99. Got a PSA 9. There's a ton of Adley in here, but if you're going to pick a young baseball star that you want to have a bunch of slabs and stuff in your PC, it's probably Adley. He's got to be top 2 or 3 at least. Another Adley here. 2020 Bowman Draft Chrome. PSA 9 on that one. One of the best young catchers in baseball already. This is a popular name right now in Bowman. 2022 Bowman Draft Jackson Holiday, Matt Holiday's son for the Orioles. This is a refractor. Got a PSA 9 on that one. PSA was very unforgiving when it came to 10s and Bowman in this sub, as you can see. Another refractor, PSA 9 on that one as well. Again, those are going to be good holds to see sort of how they end up. Brock Purdy, Donruss rated rookie. Now these have been hard for me personally to tell centering because the design is so weird this year. Doesn't have a border. It's very hard to, again, for me to tell if they're centered or not. This was the base rated rookie. There's another one we'll see here in a bit. So the base rated rookie, Brock Purdy, PSA 9. See how long it takes him to get healthy and come back in San Francisco. All right, just on cool factor, that Ohtani was cool. This has to be up there with it. Jerry Rice, 1986 Topps rookie. PSA 8. I love the look of this card. Iconic card if you're a vintage football collector. I say vintage. 86 isn't really vintage, but 86 Jerry Rice. Trying to find these in good condition. Very, very, very hard to do. All right. Back to the Adley Rutschman theme. Oh, no, this was the Gunnar Henderson. Gunnar Henderson. Green Mini Diamond. Bowman Chrome. And they got a 10 on that one. Sort of the second fiddle to Adley as far as the hot rookies for the Orioles. Next, we have a 1992 Topps Gold Shaquille O'Neal PSA 8. That's a pretty good grade for a card that's, gosh, 30 years old. But, looking at it raw, we really thought that was going to at least get a 9 and maybe a 10. But those familiar with grading these more than me, I've heard from the person who gave me this for grading that the gold there on the bottom can make these a really, really tough grade because the centering's good, edges, corners, everything on that card was perfect shape, at least to the naked eye. A little bit of a surprise on that one. This is another Brock Purdy rated rookie. This is the blue press proof, if I remember correctly. And it's a PSA 10. That's a good grade there. Those are, anytime you get those colored borders, blue, green, the press proofs, it's hard to find them without any whiting. So that's a good one. All right. This is a Michael Jordan that PSA said, okay, we will grade this one. This one we don't deem altered. PSA 8. 87 Fleer sticker, Michael Jordan. Not too shabby. Desmond Ritter from 2022 Prism. This is the variation. So it's got that like negative or black and white look to it. PSA 9. I was hoping for a 10 on this one, but PSA 9 Desmond Ritter. Atlanta Falcons starting quarterback to start the season. Him and Bijan Robinson. Another Adley Rushman here, PSA 9. Bowman Chrome 2020. All right, got a fish here, Mike Trout. I believe this is Topps Finest. Yes, 2011 Topps Finest Mike Trout, PSA 8. Looked better than that in person. Centering's pretty good on it, but 12-year-old chrome card. It's hard to get a perfect surface and edge on these. They deemed it was an 8. Cool card nonetheless. This one I had not seen before. Now, I'm not a big Judge collector, so if you're a Judge collector, you've probably seen 100 of these. But this is the catching variation 2017 Topps, but it's purple. I hadn't seen the purple version before. This came back a 9. So pretty cool there. And from what my friend who subbed this said, it was an exclusive to Toys R Us, boxes. So pretty neat. Not a rookie, Judge rookie that you see every day. You may have seen this guy once or twice in this video already. Another Adley Rushman, 2019 Bowman Draft First, PSA 9. One more non-sports card here. Fortnite, the Devourer. This was a cracked ice variation. PSA 9. Alright, downtown sighting. Baker Mayfield. Downtown. Optic Laser PSA 10. Very cool. PSA 10 Baker Mayfield Downtown Laser. I've got a Russell Wilson on the way. We're going to take a look at it. Hopefully it's grade worthy. O'Neal Cruz. First Bowman Chrome Purple. 6'7" stud infielder for the Pirates. PSA 9. O'Neal Cruz, back when he was a Dodger. You could tell also, note, he had rookie cards flagship rookie cards in 2022, I believe. And that's a 2016 Bowman Chrome, so pretty long distance there between first Bowman and rookie. Last but not least at all, Kobe Bryant. Probably his most famous rookie card as far as recognition. Not expensive, but most famous as far as just recognition. When you think of the Topps, or when you think of the Kobe Bryant rookie card, you think of the 96 Topps, which is what this is. It looked great in person. PSA said we agree. PSA 10, 1996, Topps Kobe Bryant. Love that for the person who subbed. That's an awesome score. So, love to see it. And that's it for the sub. We did send some vintage stuff. It does look like, just a heads up if you're grading cards right now, vintage, at least for our situation, vintage has taken a little bit longer. It's still stuck in the grading stage. Meanwhile, we already have these back, and they arrived at the exact same time. So, just like I like to provide context and hear context from other people as far as how long different levels of PSA are taken. But our next, the May sub is shipping on Friday. We've got some more really cool cards, and so I can't wait to share those with you guys. Again, if you're new to grading or you're just looking for someone different to submit cards with, definitely just reach out. Blue Ridge Sports Cards Facebook group. Search it on Twitter, Instagram. You'll be able to find me. And I'll be happy to answer questions. Again, prices are super competitive. Just like any group sub, the main benefit is a lot of these PSA price levels that are advantageous, the most advantageous to you, there are 20 card minimums. So if you're sitting on 5 cards, or you've been sitting on a few PC cards for a while that you want to grade, and you'd like to get that cheap PSA price, but you don't have 20 of them, that's where a group sub can really come in handy. We can have a bunch of us pull our cards together so that we can meet the 20 and also get that nice low pricing too. So let me know what you think of the video. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment what your favorite card was. What sort of stuck out to you. And if you've graded anything lately and want to share it, that's cool too. But until next time, signing off. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.